All right. Welcome everyone to another tutorial from Code Slice. Yes, subscribe, comment, like, and make sure that you are the first one to get the next video. All right. So in this tutorial, what we're going to be looking at is how to use the scroll view. Now, something about the scroll view that I like is that it can scroll anything. Anything can be scrolled. Anything can be scrolled. But in this tutorial, we're just going to be looking at a few basics. So we won't be going in like in depth on how to like use it. This is just going to be more like for beginners. Yeah. So if you'd like me to go advanced, comment, make me know, and I'm going to show you some secrets. Okay, anyway, let's jump straight into it. So what would you like us to scroll first? How about we scroll a label? Haha. Okay, let's scroll a label. So the first thing that you do is very important. Of course, you have to all right, put in the scroll view class. Okay, yes. So in this case, we're going to be dealing mostly with a vertical scroll. So even to scroll horizontally, you can just do the opposite of the vertical scroll. So we're going to be scrolling everything vertically, so which means do scroll Y. If you know why Y stands for vertical, you tell me. So we're going to make that true. Okay, and then do scroll X. So in this case, we're going to say false. Yeah, so it's false because we're only going to be doing the vertical scroll. Okay. All right. So what do we want to scroll? We want to scroll a label. So we want to scroll a label. So of course the label has to have a text, right? Because that's the text that we're going to scroll. So keep in mind with the scroll view, you can't put more than one widget. All right. So I can't put, let's say, another label let's say underneath like this. Yes. So if you do put many let's say if you do put many widgets, what will happen is that you're going to get an error. Let's see what error will appear. If an error doesn't appear, I am resigning from coding. Just kidding, I'm not resigning because there is an error. As you can see, scroll view accepts only one widget, right? So you can only put one widget, right? So which means you can only put one label here. Okay, and then we give it a text. What is this channel? Welcome to Code Slice. Of course, if you want to scroll like a label, it has to be like a lot of words. I am not up to typing many words, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to times these words maybe by 100. Yeah, makes typing easier. Okay, so there's going to be 100 welcome to Code Slice. All right, and very important, this is very important, you have to set your size hint if you're going to be doing a vertical scroll. So your size hint for Y must be none. All right, that's very important. This allows you to set your own height. Okay, so in this case we can then set our own height, and then our own height maybe can be 1,000. Yes, so you must make sure, of course, that your height is much bigger than your scroll view so that you can actually be able to scroll. Yes, so basically you need to scroll something which is large. Okay, you don't want to scroll like something like, let's say, a label with one word. Like, how will you be scrolling that? So it needs to be a lot of words. Okay, and just to ensure that my text self adjusts, we can just use text size self dot width. Okay, and then we can make it none. Here, the height, of course. All right. Okay, what else do we want to put here? Okay, let's check this out. Okay, let's go. Okay, wow. Okay, as you can see, it's clearly scrolling. It is clearly scrolling. There we go. So basically, this is how you scroll a label. That is how you scroll a label. But sometimes you might also want to position like the scroll view at a specific location and also give it a specific size. That is quite simple. So for that, you use like your size hints to give it the size. So let's say you want it to be 0.5, 0.5, and then also you can use pause hint, of course, to give it a position. So in this case, we wanted where do we want it to be? We want it to be at the center. Okay, so 0.5. Sorry, I feel like there's something wrong here. Yeah, 0.5, and then of course center Y. Then we want to give that a 0.5. So it should be in the middle in this case. Let's see, it should be in the middle. Is it going to be in the middle? Yep, there we go. It's in the middle. As you can see, now you can scroll it. Yep, you can scroll it. Okay. So the thing about so we were scrolling a label now, but what if we want to scroll a button? So a button for me, I really see it the same as a button to me is the same as a label. I don't think there's any difference. You see, actually, if you change a label to button, right, you don't have to change anything here. It's just the same. Yeah, so if you run that, it's gonna give us a button now. Yeah, there we go. So now it's a button, and as you can see, we can scroll this button. Yes. For those maybe who might be confused about why is the text like this in this button, like why is there like a space here at the top and here on the right? So basically that has something to do with text alignment. So text alignment can easily be sorted with v align. Okay, so if you want it to be at the center or at the top, so in this case maybe we want the vertical alignment to be where do we want it to be? Maybe top, right? So we can just say top like that. Sorry, very important, it must be within, it must be a string. And then h alignment, where do we want it to be? Maybe we want it to be at the center. Let's see, center. See, like that. So if we go on and run that, you'll see the text will be aligned a bit better. Okay, yeah, so this is just simple text alignment stuff. If you want me to tell you more about this, please also leave it in the comment, subscribe, like, and share. Welcome, this is Code Slice. Okay, all right. Okay, I think it's quite boring to be like scrolling through one button and one label. What if you want to add more buttons? If you want to add more buttons, of course, that's where you deal with layouts. Okay, so there's various layouts. My favorite one is the box layout. Okay, of course we have to orientate it vertically for us. Yes, of course, as I mentioned, very important, you must switch off your size hint Y if you're going to be doing a vertical scroll, so it must be none, and then you give the widget your own height. Okay, so in this case, let's give you again 1,000, and then what do we want to do? So in the box layout, in this case, maybe we want to put a bunch of buttons. How many buttons? How many buttons do you want? Okay, maybe you want to also put like a text input. It's up to you really. Text input there. You want to put a label. Sorry, you want to put a label. Yeah, you can even put other layouts on top of this. You can put as many things as you want. It doesn't matter. But ultimately, if you go on and run that, yeah, as you can see, you can also do what? You can also scroll. Yeah, as you can see, you can also scroll. Okay. All right. Yeah, so you can also scroll. All right. Yes, so if you basically like give these buttons functions and stuff, you can even give the buttons function to do stuff, you know, and all of that. Yeah, so I know some of you might be like, this is quite boring and this is not nice. So to do something even fancier than this, you can put things like you can use your IDs, right? And then you can give this layout any ID you want. Maybe let's say you can call it special, right? Yes. So using this ID, you can do a lot of things. You can do things like add more labels on top of the scroll view. You can remove. You can remove like labels, widgets, buttons, anything. I'm not gonna go into details regarding how to add and remove widgets. The reason for that is because there is a tutorial already that I did on adding and removing widgets, so please check it out. And if you feel like the tutorial was very basics and you would like to know more, please let me know and I will fill you up with more videos. All right, everyone, this is Code Slice and this is it for today. Yeah, now leave me to my scrolling business. Oh, this is so nice. Look at this. Look at this. You know what? Let's not end the video just now. Maybe one more thing. So as I mentioned, if you want to scroll the other way around, you just need to basically like just change the scroll X to true, right? Because now you're going to be scrolling horizontally, and then turn this one to false. Okay. Yeah, and even the height, of course, we won't really need a height in this case, like a long height. We'll just maybe use a scroll X here, and then we'll put it to none. Okay, and then instead of height, we can now say width, 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 width. Maybe you can let me know how to pronounce that. Horizontal. Let's run that and let's see what you've got for us. If this doesn't work, nah, it will work, don't worry. Okay, so as you can see, there we go. Okay, there we go. Simple stuff, simple stuff. Yes, simple stuff. Okay, all right, that's about it. I think it's your time now to leave and go try this out while I continue on scrolling. Yep, that's me, and bye.